Hello guys, in this lecture we will learn about architectural style in software engineering. An architectural style, also known as architectural pattern, abstracts the common properties of a family of similar design. Next is components of a style. The key component of an architectural style are: number one is elements components, such as that performs functions required by a system. Number two is connectors that enables communication, coordination and cooperation among elements. Number three is constraints that defines how elements can be integrated to form the system attributes. Next is attributes that describe the advantage and disadvantages of chosen structure. Next is hierarchical software architecture. Hierarchical style. The hierarchical software architecture is centralized by viewing the entire system as hierarchy structure. The software system is decomposed into logical module subsystem at different levels in the hierarchy. Hierarchical style. Modules at different levels are connected by explicit or implicit method invocations. A lower level module provides service to its adjacent upper level modules, which invokes the methods or procedure in lower level. Next is layered architecture. Layered style organize architecture into layers. Each layer provides service to the layer above it and serves as a client to the layer below. The connectors are defined by the protocols that determine how the layer will interact. A generic layer architecture is: step 1 user interface, step 2 user interface management, authentication and authorization. Number 3 is core business logic, application functionality, system utility. And next is system support, operating system, database, etc. A partial layer architecture example include step 1 user, presentation layer, business layer, data source, service, calling service. Next is the specialization. Often exceptions are made to permit non-adjacent layer to communicate directly. This is usually done for efficiency reasons. Example: library system allows control electronic access to copyright material from a group of university libraries, bottom layer being the individual database in each library. Components: UI, authentication and forms, search engine, document retrieval, rights manager, accounts management, database, etc. Example: library system is shown in this picture. Next is applicable domain of layered architecture. Any system that can be divided between the application specific portions and platform specific portion, which provide generic service to the application of the system. Next, applicable domain of layered architecture: application that have clean division between core services, critical services, user interface services, etc. Applications that have a number of classes that are closely related to each other so that they can be grouped together into a package to provide the service to others. Benefits: benefits includes enhanced independence of upper layer to lower layer, since there is no impact from the changes of lower layer service as long as their interfaces remain unchanged. Enhanced flexibility: interchangeability and reusability are enhanced due to the separation of the standard interface and its implementation. Component based technology is a suitable technology to implement layered architecture. This makes it much easier for the system to allow for plug and play of new components. Next is limitations. Lower runtime performance since a client's request or response to a client must go through potentially several layers. There are also performance concerns of overhead on the data processing and buffering by each layer. Breach of interlayer communication may cause deadlocks and bringing may cause tight coupling. Thank you so much for watching this lecture.